Hello, my people. Welcome back to Critics News with more update on as it take they go. In case you never follow us on our social media handles, what are you waiting for? Follow us on our Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook, so you'll be getting our updates. And don't forget to share our videos anytime when you see them. Those of you who never follow us on our Facebook page, please, you can do that very sharply, so you'll be getting this update back to back. Let's go straight to the reason why we are here. This video is for those people who will be saying, I want Kpai at all means, at all cost. He gave this important information, and I want you to help me share this video to keep others at alert so that they will not fall victims of this particular crooked corner where some people never know. Now, I've always maintained that these Russian people, say Russia will be the country where some of them they think saying be. Yes, we understand that the things that they are doing in Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger Republic say they favor those people somehow. But you know, these people, I can never trust them. So I say the Igbo people. We never feel trust black politicians. No, Igbo people I won't trust. We don't trust them. Now they can do everything to paint themselves good before you, so that when I go fall victim, fall mugu to them. No be me. So this thing I don't tell on in the past, say if me now be government of these Western countries, some people will be say, they say on they blog, say, oh, Russia, they don't do this one. Una they pray, make them buy all the Ukrainians. Una they pray, make all this America, make them buy them. And some of you are praying to go to America. Some of you are praying to go to Canada. Some of you are praying to migrate to Europe. I never see person where they pray, say, oh, when my Peking migrate, go Russia. But yet, some of una, there, they praise them. Because na majority of una push Putin enter that war when they happen for Ukraine now. Una tell them, hey, you are the strongest army. Forget these Western people. Especially some people will be saying, they support, they fight for freedom. They push Putin. Yes, you are our Lord. You are our this one, hero, this one. See, I don't end up in Ukraine. He's now stuck there. Some of them don't know what in there happen. But of course, when I go say, if you don't know what is going on, keep quiet. And so una no go free bring a single evidence. Some of them go just they blog one side. Una go they blog and like say, oh, they don't finish Ukraine. Or Ukraine is finished. Putin is just fighting a nonsense fight there. We be see just they fire for civilian areas. They fire for civilian houses. They buy them. Meanwhile, Ukraine, they target armor. They target armor dump where they keep your weapons. Who is doing who? Just they play. Any war when America go put that their hand will be like in shake on. You know, go feel escape ammo. Russia don't jam Shabuki there. He is stuck. But out of shame, he doesn't know how to pull out and go back to his country. He doesn't know how to pull out and go back to his country. That's why my decision say, this is Russia. Russia. These are. See, we are not pushing enter. They say some of our brothers will come from Ghana, 14 Ghanaian men tricked to Russia with fake job promises, find themselves fighting in Ukraine war. Now they are crying, looking for how to return back to their country. Make we go deeper and find out. Now they say no fewer than 14 young men from Ghana, allegedly lured by promises of lucrative jobs in Russia, have found themselves trapped in a dangerous situation after being deceived by a contractor in Ghana. The men, full of hope for a better future, embarked on a journey that was meant to change their lives in Russia. I don't like Russia. I don't even trust them. Now, they said the TV Ghana reports that meanwhile they had left their families behind, assured by the contractor that promising opportunities awaited them in Russia, but what they encountered was far from the life they envisioned. Putin have lost a lot of men when this Ukraine, they bomb with, especially with drone, with artillery, with everything, but Russia just use massive military equipment, just they go for war front. And so this one use drone, they drop they draw something on top of those armor tanks when Putin bring out. They don't grind many things now. Putin now, they look for, if they go North Korea, go, they beg for weapon. If they go China, they beg for weapon. If they go India, they beg for weapon. If they go Iran, they beg for drones. Meanwhile, the West are united, NATO, they fight you. You think say, I don't say Russia is a strong country, but forget. However, upon arrival in Russia, they were forced to sign contracts requiring them to fight in Ukraine, a conflict they had no knowledge or training for. According to the men, the man who facilitated the entire process took a significant cut of 130,000 rubles from each of them as part of the so-called job placement. The Ghanaians were then paid 400,000 rubles for their involvement in the war, a situation they never agreed to and were ill prepared for. Now they are desperate to return home alive, with their futures hanging in uncertainty. Their hopes of a better life have been shattered, but they remain resilient, determined to find a way back to Ghana. One of the victims said, "We are in an uncompleted building and this is one of the buildings that is destroyed. The victims told Godwin Asedibia, a journalist at TV3, that it all began on Sunday, August 4th, 2024, when they said their goodbye and boarded a plane filled with dreams of success and providing for their loved ones. They arrived in Russia on August 6th after traveling through Togo. Their hearts were filled with anticipation, but from the moment they landed, things took a thrilling turn. They explained that upon arrival, they were taken to Kostroma, a city in western Russia, to sign what they believed were employment contracts. Una dey sign language una no. One of the victims said, Abraham Buakie, popularly known as one-man supporter in Ghana, he brought us here and told us there's a job opportunity over here in Russia, which is security work and then agriculture. So we paid for our own plane ticket and visa fees. The military people brought us a contract to sign, and before he told us that it's a security work that will be trained by the military. So when the military people brought their contract, we thought it's the training that they were coming to train us. He added that the day they were signing, Abraham was not found. He was in Moscow. So we called him and told him that they have brought the contract to sign. Should we sign? Because he is the one who brought us here. And he said, oh, don't you trust me? Meanwhile, as of September 17th, the 3 remaining survivors were trapped in Donetsk, Ukraine, awaiting orders to be sent to the front line of the war. However, 2 people out of the 14 said that the commander said they are going to the front line, so they should prepare the next day. They are going. Up to now, we have not heard from them, the victim said. You can't go anywhere, even if you are going to private, the security and military follow you. Anywhere you want to go to, Russian military, they follow you. Those of on the way, they shout, yes, Putin carry go. Muna go help him. Go and help Putin now. Una they say people will go there. They just carry them. They go war from. What are you carrying them to for? They never fight before. They no be soldiers. They never train before. You just carry them. That is what they call meat grinding. Meat grinder ability. Putin just they carry people. Just they use human beings. Just they push. They go there. Why not use Russians, Africans? Now we go just, una go still enter. I know say some of our people will not get sense. If una see opportunity, una go just run, enter. I don't know what una they enter inside. Meanwhile, their passports have been seized. And the 14 who left Ghana together have now been reduced to just 3 persons out of 14. 11 now. Ukraine now don't use drone. We don't know where they are. Just yesterday, they came to take 2 people out of the 3, and you don't know where you are going to next. We don't know where they are going to right now. As I'm talking, we are in Donetsk, but then I don't know the exact place we are in Donetsk. Hell, my goodness. I don't know the exact place we are. The other 2 have disappeared, and the only contact they have had in from David Edu, one of the men who managed to get in touch, urging the remaining three to escape at any cost. We don't have any freedom and pleading with all Ghanaians to help us get out of here. We assumed we were here for a security job. They live in constant fear, struck in a makeshift shelter, unsure who will be next to be sent to fight. We are in Ukraine, and there have been shootings, and we have no fight training experience. Where we are sleeping is not good. We are pleading. We want to return home. They said, one of the victims said, my family is in Accra, but then I haven't told my mom about it because my mom is suffering from stroke and BP. If I should tell her about this right now, you know what's going to happen to her. That's what they told us. And I brought this full video because of una wey be say una they love Russia. You go there, some of una wey be say una follow water, follow Mediterranean Sea, enter Europe. They go Germany, they go this one, they seek asylum, they go put you for house, they give you food, they find you this one, they pay you small money. If you go to Russia, are they going to treat you like that? Majority of the problems we have in Africa are not even foreigners. They are the animals we have there claiming to be president and your ministers and this and that. These people, is it Oyibo that is telling all this Abacha to loot all that money to Switzerland, to America, to London, to these countries? Is it Oyibo people that forced him? All these our politicians looting money, all these our criminals in Africa. Is it America that is telling them? Is it UK that is telling them loot the money? These people, is it UK that is telling Tinubu to buy yacht, buy private jet for himself, buy presidential jet, use so amount of money to renovate houses in Aso Rock, renovate this one, buy kitchen plate? Is it the British? I know that these Oyibo people have influence in Africa, but they are not the major problem. It is self-hate that they have against us that is making them to rig elections, to remain in power, to continue to impoverish us. So this is a personal thing. Before we even talk about secondary, our politicians have to be good first. Yes. When people like Hope Uzodinma, you compare them with Governor Alex Otti, you now see the difference to know that Alex Otti is trying to at least build himself inside the state. But tell me what Hope Uzodinma is doing there. Is it still the Oyibo people that is telling Hope Uzodinma to be wicked? Somebody who promised to take us to UK. Where is the promise? Let me play you the video before I go say, I just they talk anyhow. Now watch.
You money, you sermon, my friend Fiawai.
14 young men from Ghana embarked on a journey they believed would change their lives forever. Lured by promises of secure, well-paying jobs in Russia, these men left their families behind with hopes of building a better future. But what was meant to be a life-changing opportunity turned out to be their worst nightmare.
Again, an uncompleted building, and then this is one of the buildings they destroyed.
Okay.
Let me show you around. Match will go on, man. Check inside, check one man. Check inside.
It all began on Sunday, August 4, 2024, when the men said their goodbyes and boarded a plane filled with dreams of success and providing for their loved ones. They arrived in Russia on August 6 through Togo. Their hearts were filled with anticipation, but from the moment they touched down, things took a chilling turn. Upon arrival, they were whisked off to Kostroma, a city in western Russia, to sign what they thought would be employment contracts. Instead, they found themselves faced with a grim reality. The young men say they were deceived by a contractor who had promised them these opportunities, a man known as Abraham Boakye, popularly known as one-man supporter in Ghana. Abraham, the man they had trusted, now seemed to be their worst enemy.
Abraham Boakye, popularly known as one-man supporter. He brought us here.
Right.
He told us that there is a job opportunity over here in Russia, which is security work and then agriculture.
Okay.
So we paid for our own plane ticket and then visa fee. The military people brought us a contract to sign. And then before, he told us that it's a security work, but we'll be trained by the military.
Right.
So when the military people brought the contract, we thought it's the training that they are come to train us. The contract, we are come. Obiwa. The day we were signing, he was not around. He was in Moscow. So we called him and told him that I'm the contract are ready to sign. Should we sign? Because he is the one who brought us here. And he said, oh, we'll sign.
As of September 17, when I spoke with 3 of the remaining survivors, they were trapped in Donetsk, Ukraine, awaiting orders to be sent to the front line of the war.
2 people out of the 14 said, the commander said they are going to front war, so they should prepare. The next day they are going. Up to now, we've not heard from them. You can't go out anywhere, even if you are going to private. The security and the military has caught you.
Their situation is beyond dire. Their passports have been seized, and the 14 who left Ghana together have now been reduced to just 3.
Where are the remaining people?
We don't know where they are. Just yesterday, they came to take 2 people out of me.
And you don't know where you're going to next?
We don't know where they are going to. Right now, as I'm talking to you, we are in Donetsk. But then I don't know the exact place we are in Donetsk.
The others have disappeared. The only contact they've had is from David Edu, one of the men who managed to get in touch, urging the remaining 3 to escape at any cost. They live in constant fear, stuck in a makeshift shelter, unsure who will be next to be sent to fight.
And that boom, watching that boom, and that boom. Yes, we need a modern BI in training BI, but my good as an idea. TSM, Pamacho, Mutia, Mum, Fine Fia, why, Pamacho, be a dance with your lazy, yet that, and we also the Pauso. It's a young jam of
As if the physical and emotional torment weren't enough, they revealed that Abraham Boache had already taken his cut from each of them, 130,000 rubles from each of the 14 men. They were each paid 400,000 rubles for a war.
When I don't hear them now, are you aware now? You get the point now. So those of you who have been saying this and that, this one West no good, but you are living in the West. You are living in America, but you are praising Russia. You are living in Europe, you are praising Russia. I dare you. If you are so much in love with this Putin and Russia, pack your load and go to Russia and live there. You know how they be. Pack your load. Stop disturbing us in this West. And get love say no be me be president of all this America, all this Europe. If I say they praise Russia, they post against West, you will go there or we deport you. So you know how far. Nonsense. See, we have 14 people now, 3 now. Remain. Even 2 now, they don't carry, remain 1. And you are there playing. Some of them are not get sense. Of course, I know say some people, well, you don't know anything, keep quiet. That's the next thing you will write. But go there, you won't go. If na me, I go don't push you, go enter there, if na me be government. I bet those people will be saying, when I want send money, go Nigeria, because I make una not forget to use this very app. Where they call tap send. Now better app where if you use they send money, go Nigeria. And get better benefit. If you use my promo code will be Critics News there, and they will give you all the bunky things where you need inside. Your first transaction is completely free. You understand? Thank you, and see you on the next one. God bless you. Share this video. Make other people learn what they happen. You don't really do.